Okay, there was a bit of light from where I was, but it's getting, I guess, cloudy and it's raining a bit. I'm also testing this Rode Wireless Pro today. I have to actually work on some project later on. It's unrelated, which I thought, hey, it's a good opportunity to try this thing. Maybe I'll keep it in the long run. You guys can give me, I guess, opinions about the sound and stuff like that. I'll switch from the camera to this mic afterwards once I'm doing my, I guess, updates on what's going on today too. And with that in mind, what did I read today? Lots of news about, I guess, people using drones for criminal purposes and all that. How about this first one? It says, man and woman charged in connection with drug trafficking. A man and woman from Ontario have been charged in connection with a drug trafficking investigation in Rennes, NB. On November 11, 2023 at approximately 9 p.m., the Blackville RCMP received a report from a correctional facility in Rennes that an individual or individuals were attempting to deliver drugs to the facility via a drone. A short time later, police received a second report from an employee at the facility who observed the drone on a security camera. At approximately 9:45 p.m., police stopped a suspicious vehicle that had been observed near the correctional facility and arrested both the driver and passenger. Subsequent to the arrest, police searched the vehicle and seized a drone controller as well as several electronic devices. The drone, which had crashed in the property of the correctional facility, was also seized, along with a package containing what is believed to be methamphetamine, cannabis, and other illicit drugs that was attached to the drone. So you can see, I guess, the picture of what they recovered. I'm always wondering still, how come everyone's always crashing their drone, like these criminals, when it comes to these, I guess, facilities? Are they just losing connection, for example? Are they doing it when there's really low light? Either way, the news continues, it seems, around the world with people using drones for, I guess, delivering drugs and all that. How about this one, where it's kind of interesting because looking at the picture, you'd wonder what kind of drone were they using? And this looks like the FPV drone from DJI, which is unusual. You'd expect them to use something, I don't know, like a Mavic or a Phantom S type of drone instead. 3 people have been arrested in reference to drug trafficking charges. According to the Grovetown Police Department, officers encountered Gerald Jimenez, 28, of Grovetown, and Jocelyn Apiza, 26, of Grovetown, walking near the dead end of Railroad Avenue at its border of the property of the Augusta State Medical Prison. Officers say they conducted a field interview due to an increase in thefts and entering auto cases to the city, and after searching Jimenez's backpack, officers found a remote-controlled drone and 2 vacuum-sealed packages, with one package containing over a pound of marijuana and other containing a pound of methamphetamine. Again, look at the drone that they're using. This is meant more for example, going super fast, I guess, in corners and all that, capturing this crazy, I guess, footage versus actually delivering stuff. So it's kind of interesting why the person was using that. Was it just available to him for some reason? Authorities say the drone was outfitted with a hook and release mechanism, and Jimenez had additional drone parts in a separate fanny pack located on his waist. Meanwhile, officers say Israel Walters, 28, of Augusta, arrived at the scene in a vehicle and stated that he was in the area to provide a ride to Apesa despite Jimenez's vehicle being parked a short distance away, and then Walters was detained while the investigation continued. So it's a huge crime network of sort, but again, lots of people, I guess, trying to use drones for that too. And you're not gonna stop people like these, I guess, with over-the-top regulations and all that, huh? And the theme just continues with the news of, I guess, people flying drones and, I guess, getting arrested per se or charged. How about this one? Did this guy flee to Canada or something like that after flying a drone in another area? This one says, man booked for flying drone. Vancouver police on Monday booked a 24-year-old man who has been staying in Canada for the last 4 years for flying a drone and filming with it near the ITC Narmada Hotel on Saturday night, where the Indian cricketers had stayed ahead of the World Cup 2023 final. It later emerged that the accused, Yash Shah, a resident of Saracen Tower on Premichangana Road in Vaspiter, was demonstrating the use of the drone to his mother and did not film any cricketer in the hotel. So what is it? It makes it sound like he actually fled to the country just because he flew a drone, I guess. It says, according to the FIR filed by Head Constable Jahid Khan, police got a message from an officer deployed outside the hotel about a drone being flown near the hotel. Police inquired and found that Shah had been flying the drone from the terrace of his flat. On checking the drone, police found that it had a video and a photography controller attached, which was connected to Shah's phone. As Indian cricketers and other VVIPs were in the hotel, police seized the drone and phone and booked Shah for disobeying the city police's commissioner's notification prohibiting the use of drones during the VVIP visits. Now you just can't fly, I guess, in a lot of places because the regulations and stuff are so different everywhere too, especially now around events and all that. And it says sources in Vaspertar police said Shah had been staying in Alberta, Canada for the last 4 years and had come to the city for a month. After completing his MBA, he has been pursuing photography and videography, for which he bought the drone. Shah said he was unaware of the notification and wanted to show his mother drone photography and videography, which led to the offense. So would you believe that? And at the same time, would you, I guess, think it's appropriate to have that kind of reaction if someone is, let's just say, quote, flying a drone for photo and video reasons per se? Okay, and I guess to test this mic more in this system, I actually have it on auto right now in terms of trying to help balance the noise and so forth. It's actually raining, and as well there's vehicles and stuff all around me, and I'm talking at the same time, so I thought it'd be kind of interesting to show you at first what does it sound like with the mic, and then I'll change it to the sound like now to the actual camera, back to the mic because that car just went by. This is still on auto currently anyways. Okay, so now it is in dynamic auto mode. Again, apparently one of the benefits for this is you can talk really loud, and this is supposed to be able to, I guess, adjust the levels in that regards. It has 32-bit flow too, so it should be better for editing. Alright, so this is a good test. I'm just waiting for the light to change, and one, I'm talking on the microphone, and two, I'll switch now. You can actually hear it from the camera's, I guess, microphone to see what it's like. There we go, crossing. Back to the Rode Wireless Pro here. One point of note too, the mic right now is positioned more for my voice, obviously, so that's why it was kind of interesting to see with this test what it's like in terms of trying to pick up the background noise, or if it actually gets rid of it on the dynamic mode anyways. Okay, here we are. There's a supermarket here. The ambient noise should be different, obviously, since I'm indoors, so you can see what it's like. And note, for this test during all this time, the transmitter was in my pocket, so it's not actually exposed out anywhere at the moment. Again, I'm just testing out to see if it can actually connect consistently without dropping. Actually, one thing with this mic, I'm just doing this on purpose right now, I'm kind of whispering a bit. Does it actually pick up what I'm saying right now in terms of the dynamic gain? Sometimes you can't start yelling, so that's another test for these mics as well. My parents actually needed help with their computer, so I think I'll have to head actually in a different direction. Maybe I'll take the SkyTrain to see how this sound is as well. So this will be kind of an interesting test because I'm sitting here, it's really noisy right now with the train and all that. You probably can't hear it with regular cameras, so let's see how well this does. Again, it's in dynamic automatic mode. So this will be kind of an interesting test too, because as I'm sitting here, it's really noisy right now with the train and all that. You probably can't hear it with the regular camera, so let's see how well this does. Again, it's in dynamic automatic mode. Yeah, this is a real test. I'm talking right now, it's so noisy. So many people are talking, there's a train going, people talking on their phones, conversations. Can you actually pick up what they're saying? Yeah, this is a real test. I'm talking right now and it's so noisy. So many people talking with the train going, people talking on their phones, conversations. Can you actually pick up what they're saying? One thing that was funny too, I was
actually ready to record just to test everything out, and I didn't remember actually that I kept the mic attached because it's so, I guess, discreet. I guess that's one good thing. Other than that, I gotta get the day done still. But what do you guys think overall with the sound? I think this is actually kind of cool. It'll work very well too, again, if I use this in the long term once I get all my other equipment that I intended to do all those changes and stuff I mentioned before.
All right, see you guys later.